Welcome to Star Wars KotOR, as the birds fly over these ruins that we have to go into and explore. Who do I have with me? Canderous and Bastila? Sure. But I got dual lightsabers now. If I could just figure out how to bust those out on a whim, that would be great. But I'm gonna go in these strange ruins that I've been putting off for the past, 3 episodes as I explore the rest of these areas and do side quests. Here we go. What awaits us in the ruins? Oh shit. This is pretty spooky. These are some pretty big ruins, all things considered. I like the music. I turned down the music a bit too, so hopefully I tried balancing the audio a bit more, but you know how that goes. An ancient drone? Oh man. Hey buddy. It's speaking a language I don't recognize. I don't understand you. Is that a Wookiee? Uh-huh. Bastila, do you have any idea what he's saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Okay, hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Fair enough.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Is this the thing that they saw in that, core area? Are you some type of guardian? An overseer, huh? Oh god. All of them were executed. Jeez, man. What is the Star Forge? Could you be a bit more specific about that? That's not exactly what I was asking for, but thank you.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Star Forge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Very true. Could it have been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Who are these builders that you keep talking about?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Well, the droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. Oh, they're just slaves and servants. I beg to differ. Have you seen a builder recently? How long have you been here, exactly? Oh my god. That's a lot of revolutions.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
I feel like this is gonna end in a fight or something like that. Can you tell us about Revan and Malik, the ones who came before us? Yep. Oh, that's the other Jedi that came here.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Yep. How can I prove myself worthy then? Well, I've got the real trials then.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Okay, Bastila. That's pretty good. I wonder if we could just force the droid to do it for us. Can we talk to him? Well, at least I'm not a slave. Okay. I'll get right on that then. Can I loot this guy's body? I can. A crystal and a Jedi Knight robe. Oh, that's all. Well, we've got our new trial set up. We completed the Jedi trials. Now we have these temple trials. So, okay, I have a ranged character. I'm just gonna go in with an advanced lightsaber throw on this guy. Although I'm worried that I'm gonna get flanked or something here. Yeah, it's just one Guardian droid though. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, he is pretty beefy. I'm gonna activate a shield here. I'm gonna have Bastila activate a shield as well. I don't think I have a shield really. Average flash mine. Oop, did not mean to use cure. Okay. Maybe Bastila has a shield she can activate, because I think this guy might he's either ranged or melee. I'm gonna guess
Yes?
range. Oh, he has some sort of like shield on him.
What?
Oh, I've been crystallized. Alright, I'm gonna go in. How much damage does that do? Looks like it doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
Yes?
I'd like to use a cure. That would be cool.
What?
There we go. That should help keep us alive in this fight. Okay. I can only use like one heal,
What
and
can I
then
do?
that's that. Man, I hope the shield is doing something.
That hurt, I bet.
There we go. Yeah, it's definitely helping. Guess he is ranged, looks like. No, for being a Guardian droid... Oh, I can disable droid. Does that do anything? I don't know. Wonder if I can just boost her up using some sort of, like,
That hurt, I bet.
alacrities here. There we go. That should help. Keep us healed up. I'm gonna run out of Jedi juice soon.
That hurt, I bet.
God damn it, this is gonna take a while.
Sure.
This guy's tanky. I'll just keep using flurries. He isn't attacking me, so might as well. Maybe Cantorus can do something. Stimulant shield. Not really. Maybe power blasts? Yeah, get all the power blasts. There we go.
I'm
That hurt, I bet.
At least he's hitting. You know, I didn't resupply in med packs, so that might come back to bite me in the ass, unfortunately.
That hurt, I bet.
There we go, disabled droid. Now use a couple flurries. This is pretty good. Surprised it's not dead yet. This thing must be like lightsaber resistant. Maybe I have a pulse mine I can use. Concussion, sonic, plasma, ion grenade. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, that was perfect for that situation. Holy crap. Can I loot his body? Maybe? No, he doesn't have anything? Really? Okay, that's fine. Ancient terminal. Oh man. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scrawls across it. Press a button, press many buttons at random, talk to it, kick it, attempt to slice the ancient machine. I'll attempt to slice it. Failure. Given no knowledge of the ancient system and a patent inability to read its output, your attempt is doomed. I'll talk to it. The computer goes silent, its screen blink. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on screen. Insert my datapad into the receptacle. Sure. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Maybe I can... Oh god, what is this? Oh. I don't even want to try to read that out. Can I talk to it now? It seems to be processing data on my datapad. My datapad is released from the receptacle and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Continue. Here we go. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. What? Death-giving seed world types. Volcanic? Planetary type conductive to death. Additional seed world types. Death seed world types. Desert is pretty shitty. One more. I don't even know what a boreal means. Barren, I guess? Breaking death seal. What just happened? Did I do it? The ancient computer stands silent and still. I don't know if I succeeded there. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Hey. Oh, wait. Maybe I can diddle this door now.
If the droid is correct, then we must complete the tasks in the proving grounds to the east and west before these doors will open.
Well, hopefully I completed it. She is really
Yes?
hurt. Wow. I'll have her heal us up here. Get free heals. It's really nice having her. She is just like the healing machine. Maybe someday I'll be able to get up to that, but my will is not very high. I went dexterity, which might have been an issue, but it's fine.
Yes?
Is she regenning? Yeah, she is. Okay.
Sure.
Let's see what this is. Another fight, maybe? Yes. How many enemies are there to fight? I'm worried about another dude being behind there. Maybe I can get him to draw it out with, like, an improved blast shot. Nope. Coob, do not go out there.
What?
You goon. Okay, there's only one. Alright. This is good. Just go in there, Bastila.
here.
Hurt, I bet.
Just go in there and murder. Maybe I can disable it. Sweet. Now use all of the flurries. Both of you. Except, you know. I think he's attacking me, so I'll activate a force shield. Although I don't have one on me. Damn it. I'll pump these guys full of drugs. That sounds pretty good. Get those strength going, and then flurry.
Yes.
Yeah, abuse those drugs.
What can I do?
That hurt, I bet.
Now, who is he attacking here between the two of us? Ion grenades, too. Right, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, those definitely help. So I might as well use them. Oh god, what is that? A flamethrower? Oh man. I think my little robot has a flamethrower too. Too bad I don't have him here.
I'm here.
I'm gonna disable him. Didn't work. He's saving himself.
That hurt, I bet.
There we are, he's down. God, my screen is flipping out. Okay, finish him off. Come on. We can do this. This wasn't so tough. Although, you know, I have 3 people versus that one guy's single person. Although maybe he killed that guy. That's possible. Wouldn't put it past him. Okay, finish him off. There we go. Got 400 experience points for that too. Which I'm guessing is not too shabby.
Yes?
Yes. Heal up. Wreckage. Here we go. What do you have on you? Environment shield, droid light plating, and motion sensors. Can't loot that other guy though. Okay, here's another ancient terminal. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Same thing, huh? I'm gonna talk to it. Okay. I'm gonna insert my data pad, just like I did before. Then talk to it again. It's released. Okay, there we go. The 3 life-giving world types. Oceanic. Conductive to life additional seed world types. Grassland. And arboreal. Okay, sweet. So it was a life and death seal. I see. I see what they're getting at here. Okay, I'm gonna save now before I go in there. There we go. Alright, I did it. I think. Right? Oh! Holy crap. That must have been the life seal. This might be the death seal. Oh, it was. Oh, shit. Where are you going, Coob? Is that the Starforge? Might want to stand back, you two.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
Oh, man. Is this the Starforge?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Makes sense. So what is it exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps these worlds have clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Well, we found the Starforge. It might be booby-trapped, though. Or maybe these other places are booby-trapped. What about this giant pillar? Or what about the rest of this temple? Should we explore the rest of this area? Or is it all just like a giant temple for this one tiny room? Although, to be fair, it looks broken down and exploding. You know. Like that one room with the ancient droid. Is there nothing else I can do with this? Just point me to this single planet? Yeah, I guess so. Man, look at that thing. What a lovely map. Well, I think the ancient droid is... Oh, he's still there. I thought he disappeared. Hold on a second. Sorry, I just had to sneeze there. Ah, I'll heal up a bit too. I think I have more Jedi juice, actually.
What can I do?
Maybe I'm just imagining that. I
Yes?
probably am. So, ancient droid, we're gonna leave. Might come back at some point in the future, but... We already have, buddy. We already have. Can I ask you some questions now? Oh, I already asked all these. I'll just be going then. Programmed by the Builders. Apparently the Builders are some amazing race that everybody should love and bow down to. They enslaved like every other race, I assume. But perhaps the Hutts know something about them. Because they were pretty predominant back in the day. But now there's like 2 of them, and they're all just working over these bounty hunters. What did you say? We had to go back to the council, I think? Oh, there's a Kathhound. Listen, you can't stop us, buddy. I'll use stun. Which is apparently pretty good if you upgrade it. There we go. I mean, it's not the best right now, for sure, but... it's alright. Poor little Kathhound. I shouldn't feel bad about that, though. Thinning out the herd. And it needs it, too, because there's so many goddamn Kathhounds around here. How do they sustain themselves? I will never know. Wonder if Adam is going to be able to say anything. Weaponry? Oh, man. I forgot he sold weapons. I forgot how much it costs, too. Yeah, 1,500. That's insane. Cassus Fett. That name rings a bell. I don't remember why, though. Yeah, that name rings a bell for some reason. Maybe I have some stuff to sell. That might be cool. Let me see. I have a lot of clothes to sell. How much? 0. Okay. Well, I'm not going to sell any to him. Because he's a nerd. 12. 250. Man. I have a lot of crap in my inventory. This guy only buys a lightsaber for 225? Come on. They're worth so much more than that. Sell him a couple weapons here. Anything else that I really want to get rid of? Or don't need at all? The mines, I don't really need mines. I don't use them too often. Should probably hold on to 1 at least. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I'm gonna sell that. Just so I don't have as much stuff in my inventory, you know? And if there's any med packs I can buy, which there is not, I would like to find some of those in case me and Bastila get murdered instantly, and then it's all up to the last person. Although I would like to switch up my team here. That would be pretty cool. Maybe roll with Mission. Bastila wants to talk, huh? Okay. Let's speak to her.
How can I help?
I want to talk about that dream that we shared.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Oh, damn. I like this one. I'm not sure I like the idea of you being in my dreams.
And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams?
Pretty certain, yeah.
I see. That is most likely vanity speaking, for I am not certain myself. Regardless, our fates are linked. The vision was no doubt meant for us both.
That's true. But what do you think they were doing? I'm pretty sure we figured out what they were doing. Do you think we'll get more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us, but when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance.
That is true. We're still just escaping the giant Sith fleet that I assume he got from the Starforge. Why did we dream of them?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
Isn't it a bit convenient to dream about our enemies?
And what else should we dream about except that which is most important to our fate? We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
I still don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
Fair enough. But how did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Well, thanks. Jeez.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to.
Man, it's like high school. I have another question.
What would you like to know?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of repeats, too. Well, I'll just ask what she thinks they're doing in case I missed something.
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
Okay. Well, I think that's all the dialogue options exhausted there, so that's all I want to know.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
Indeed. And I think I'm starting to get sick or something, because I was out shoveling snow today, and I have not felt very good ever since. My cardio isn't exactly fantastic, but, you know, that's what happens. I feel like every time I go out into the snow, I just get sick instantly. So Juhani, you know, somebody around mentioned that she looks kind of like a cat, and I guess I can see that. Like, look at her face. She has, like, the eyes of a cat. A really terrifying, hairless cat, but...
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
She also has an amazing accent. I love that accent. Okay, where is the Council? Because we need to talk to them. I think this is just the residence area. Yep. They have 3 beds for the entire Council. Lovely. There's those nerds. Don't have anything to give me except good wishes, I guess, is what you could call it. But I'll go back to the Council now. See what they're up to. Maybe tell them that we were just in those ruins and we found that dead guy and we just left him there because, you know.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
No. Oh, I can actually say no? That's amazing. God damn. Wonder what would happen if I did that. But I'm going to play it straight here. We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called the Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Oh, that's right. I really wanted to
Padawan,
explore the ship.
You have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Dantooine, huh? Okay. You know, it kind of does sound like a suicide mission.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful, this is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
Ooh.
After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Man, that's pretty neat. Huh. Bastila and the Catwoman. So I guess she is referred to as a Catwoman by the game, so there you go, man. You were justified in saying that. There are others that I would like to join me as well.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Oh man, when do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Oh, thank you, Jedi Council of Dantooine? Yeah, Dantooine. I keep getting Dantooine and Tatooine mixed up in my mind. Training computer, huh? Let's avoid that. I'm gonna check out the workbench here. I might also go to the ship and explore that real quick. Now we got a new crystal here. Sigil. Attack bonus. That sounds pretty amazing. Unhit properties. Stun. DC. I think I'll just go with the straight up attack bonus. That sounds pretty awesome. I'll put that there, and I can't put anything there. So there's that. How are you doing, Bastila? You doing okay? Yeah. She's fine. Anything on this? No? Okay. Sweet. You know, I'm really glad that they didn't get pissed off at me for murdering all of those people. Here's Ordo's pistol. I can slam some of these on there, I think. No, I can't. Okay. I was wrong. Maybe I should take stuff off of here, but then again, what if I ever want to switch back to ranged? Alright. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now I think I want to go back to the place. Let me check the quest log in case I missed something, though. Ah, Juhani. The Jedi Council have said that you will be accompanied by Juhani, a young KotOR Jedi. She seems to be still troubled by her emotions. Perhaps in time you can help her. Perhaps. The only quest we have, really, is a quest for the Starforge. The Jedi Council has instructed you to seek out the ancient star maps scattered throughout the galaxy in hopes of uncovering a location of the mysterious Starforge, as Revan and Malik did before you. So we're following in their footsteps, huh? They're bound to have left something behind. Hints, traps, opportunities for me to try to prove myself to the Jedi Council. Opportunities to prove myself to the dark side if I wish to go down that route. Oh, man. Talk travels fast. Ooh, how do you know that they gave me a mission?
Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tu. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku.
Thanks. Oh. Okay. What could be more dangerous than the Sith, though?
Takumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut.
Born of the dark side.
Oh. Pamule slimo podadada. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek.
A beast called the Terran Tatek? Huh. What makes them so dangerous, though?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Well, why are we worried about them now, then?
Takumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo.
Makes sense.
Podadada nanga kumbist. Mule tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Jila.
A great hunt. What's that, then?
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
So the Jedi just killed these creatures? Yep, for the greater good. Korriban.
Wanakuzbe ching pa runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wanakunbez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. What was so special about these 3 Jedi?
Chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune.
Well, I'm guessing that didn't go too well. Yep.
Wata yuma wama huhu nandektek. Shatung ni patoga. Wanakuzbe ching palamule donke. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Well, thanks for the warning then. I'll be careful. Do not underestimate them. Yep, will do. So Korriban has the Terran tax, and also probably 3 corrupted Jedi, which is a wonderful thing to think of. There's a random Jedi. What about this guy? Whatever became of him? Sure. Okay. No, still haven't heard of her before. Okay. I wonder if that's actually a quest I can complete, or what of it. But I want to take a look here at the Ebonhawk. I hope this isn't going too far over the time that I usually like to do, but yeah, hopefully this place isn't too large. It is really zoomed up to Coob's face, or to the back of his head here. Can I talk to Cantorus? Oh, this might have a whole lot of dialogue, though. Maybe I should save this for the next episode. Or you know what? I'm actually just going to do that now. Explore the ship now, and for anybody who doesn't really care about seeing the whole ship, they can just stop right here. So I'm going to talk to everybody on the ship that I can find, and there's going to be a lot of dialogue, I assume.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there, and now it's just gone.
Yeah, that would suck. Terrace is a wasteland. Get over it. Insensitive dick. Malik will pay for what he did, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Okay, Mission. That is a really optimistic point of view after your home planet that you've known for literally all your life has been wiped off of the face of the galaxy. What about Cantorus? He's just gonna laugh at her?
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh man, this guy is really cranky. He's like an 80-year-old guy. Can you give me some adrenal stimulants?
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a strength-boosting stimulant to help you get stronger. There anything else you need?
Thanks, man. Do you know anything about this world?
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
You know, I would like to hear more of his war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
Man, that is... Oh, damn. What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Oh, damn. You dropped from orbit riding a droid? Or who were you fighting?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter anyway. That world's dead now. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
God, what a wonderful story. That was some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Okay. Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
You know, I think I know why I love the Mandalorians. I think it's because they're so much like the Space Marines from Warhammer 40k. Those guys are just awesome. They don't care about anything but, like, fighting for the glory of, well, you know, the Empire in the Space Marines case, but... Oh, look at this little guy. Do you actually say anything worthwhile? Can you make a programming spike for me? He totally can. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to waste that. You don't talk much, do you? Okay. Yep. No side stories, I guess. That's a bit disappointing, but... What about you? What's your name? Salbar? Is there something I want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I highly doubt it, but... It isn't his homeworld. Isn't it Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee's homeworld? So I think if we end up going there, I might have to take him. Can you make me a grenade? One grenade. Can you help me with a... Can you help me with a problem? Fair enough, buddy. What about you, Zelbar? Can I ask more about you? You don't trust me? Shit. I don't know what I clicked on, but I think I accidentally clicked past something. It's fine. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe you can open up to me then. Just all the Wookiee growls, they just go on for ages and ages. Juhani, welcome to the ship. Welcome to the Ebon Hawk.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It's fine.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
She really does look just terrifying, doesn't she? It's gonna take a lot for that to happen.
It may, but I am prepared to do what it takes. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Can I talk to her?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Can you make me anything? Oh, how did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where'd you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
The imagination can be a dangerous thing.
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Well, thank you for giving me your life story, Juhani. Who else can I talk to? I've talked to Mission, Zalbar, Juhani, Canderous. We don't have Bastila here, or that other nerd, Karth. That's his name. Is there anything else I can do around here, maybe? Nope, there's Bastila and Karth. This is the galaxy map, the Ebon Hawk's onboard navigation computer. When you are ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to the other planets around the galaxy. A destination is still stored in the Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Oh, that's pretty neat. How are you guys doing?
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Wouldn't this bond mean that my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Sure.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Oh, damn. I'm a Hutt in human form plotting to overthrow the Republic.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later.
Aww.
Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy and a little more like a man.
Fine, I'll talk to Canderous. I mean, Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
What? I don't get that. Come on. I'm not leaving you out of the loop.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Well, why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay here.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between me and Bastila.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
I don't know, man. Are you saying that I'm not needed, Karth?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
Oh, I see. I'm not going to betray you. God damn it. I'm not going to betray you, Karth. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
This guy just kept falling over his words just so much. It's like me. Now, can I talk to you again, Bastila, or you're still pissed off at me?
How can I help? I do. How did you know?
You're scrunched up like a Kinrath pup? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
Uh-huh. You have feelings for me? Oh, it's so cute.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
Well, what do you think I should do then?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Why are you getting so upset then?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
Oh man, it works both ways, huh? You could help me stay, just stay strong. So if I go dark side, she goes dark side then?
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay. What about the questions that she had?
How can I help?
Oh,
Then
okay.
I suggest...
Well, maybe at some point in the future, I'll be able to ask her, or she'll be able to ask me questions again. But that was... I feel like taking that jab was worth it. So my maze of a ship here, what is... Oh, there's supplies in here. Can I steal them? Nope. Nothing in there. I'm guessing there's not exactly a whole lot in these boxes. I love the way those boxes open, though. It's wonderful. Okay, might as well check this one. There's a compartment there. Ooh,
No
did Davik
problem.
hide something here?
Didn't work.
Didn't work, okay. Maybe at some point in the future, I'll be able to get that. There's a store of emergency food and supplies in there. Well, that's useful, I guess. The engine room. Ooh, baby. Look at this. Can I seal off the doors or something? There's Candaris again. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I swear to God I am. That's Mission. Can I talk to her?
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Oh, man. Can you make me a security spike?
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need?
Well, thank you. Can I ask you about your brother?
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Why is it embarrassing?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways then? Oh, man.
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
Yeah. You know, what kind of problems did he have?
He gambled and drank,
Oh.
and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Oh, why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Doesn't seem like a very good brother then. Jeez. Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
She really does not like this Lena character. Oh, I can play Bazak with her? That's pretty cool. What do you know about the planet that we're on?
I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. I always thought it was just a bunch of settlers and farmers. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Can I ask about her brother again?
I'm sorry for the way I acted.
Oh, man. Well, why do you hate Lena so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did she dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Maybe she actually liked Griff.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
You know, to be fair, it's probably best that he did leave with Lena, because, you know, it was pretty messed up. So maybe something happened to him then.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. That's okay.
Okay, have it your way.
Well, I think that's pretty much everybody that I can think of that's in my party for now. Like, I've talked to Candace, I've gone down that hallway as well. Yeah, that's just back to the star map, so... I don't know if I've gone down here, though. No, nobody over here. I'm guessing if we get another crew member, they'll be right here. Okay, well that is the whole ship. Seems a bit bigger on the inside, but, you know. That's just how it goes. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah. Maybe I can do a question.
How can I help?
Here, no, nothing. Alright. Well, next time I come back to record this game, I guess I'll explore that one place that Davik left on the minimap and try to find the rest of the star map. Maybe find out what the hell Revan and Malik were up to. But thank you for watching, and I will catch you later. Goodbye. Is that a bear?
That's a bear.
That's a bear.
That's a bear.
Just run. Just run.
You can probably run faster.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the misery.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, the ouch.
I'm sorry, man. There's the village is just up ahead.
No,
the village is
fuck,
just
I'm
up ahead.
dead. I'm at 0 health. Yep. Oh, son of a bitch. This is a pretty big damn house, too. That's for sure. Okay, filled with zombies. That has got to be the most satisfying melee combat I've ever felt in a Half-Life 2 mod. Look at a rifle. Oh, God.